The away side win the toss and they'll have a bat.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Immediately underway with some runs.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. There'll be runs here.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep. Yep. Wait on.
Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Fantastic catch.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Times it nicely.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more. Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Timed that brilliantly.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Great shot through the gap.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful bat. After hitting the boundary that many times, confidence is high out in the middle. Got hold of it, a pretty good bouncer, enough control to get it away.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Wait there. Wait.
That's out.
Yeah!
Caught.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Edge! What a ball!
Ers on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot, gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
That was a super shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but just put away.
Super piece of timing.
Afridi could do nothing about it. Hammered out the ground, just watched it sail away.
Couldn't have played that any better.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for four, driven away nicely.
Super shot.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery, and a fine shot in the end.
Sammy. From the south end.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, Hark was maybe a bit too eager. The ball wasn't really there to play that shot.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Waiting.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Wait there. Wait on.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep. Waiting. Yep.
Into the gap, nice shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Wait on.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Over ends. So too does the power play. Change is coming in the field. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Wait on.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Keepers.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Ali shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Brilliant shot, that. In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score. That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
They'll get at least one.
Decisive running might have got them two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Misses everything.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum. Huge edge.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Catch it.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary.
Edged. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Thick edge.
Just threw the shot too early.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
It looked like a pretty good delivery, to be honest. The umpire's given it as a wide.
Yep.
Big edge. Where's that going?
End of the over. PS4 Broadcast are now on to
The right armour is coming into the attack. From the north end, we've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Finds the edge. And out, straightforward catch by the wicket-keeper.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution for the team today. It's been a nice knock.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yes.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Good return there, back from the deep. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Sammy, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Waiting.
Brilliant diving stop. Big edge.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Ayub, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack. From the south end. Going with spin now.
The captain is going with the spinner.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Wait there. Yes.
There'll be one run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Wait on.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Waiting.
A little late on that. No run scored.
PS4 Pride are now on 3 for 109.
Wait on.
Misses out there on the short wide one.
Wait on. Yep.
Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time.
Massive edge.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Wait on.
Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Wait on.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Beaten on the drive.
Shaquille with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
A beauty. Brilliant catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
Good return, back from the deep. Managed to get off the mark in a rather streaky fashion. The bowler won't mind that at all.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield. Drives and misses everything.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yeah.
Out. Good catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Wait. Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
Comfortable single if they take it.
Seems slightly odd not just to take the single that was on offer there.
Waiting.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Yep.
Get that.
Great shot. Great timing. A couple on offer here. David ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Yep.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
Yep.
It's off the body rather than the bat, but gets through for one.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Bowler.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
Shakir has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Ralph back on now. Khan coming back into the attack.
Into the attack.
Waiting.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Edged it. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's really high. Don't think anyone is close. And a brilliant take by the keeper.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yep.
Nicked it.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
The right arm pace ball. He's coming into the attack from the south end.
Change of ball. Pulling the off spinner, it's coming on to ball.
Wait on.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yep.
Wait.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Yeah. Follow that.
Waiting.
Good cricket all round, good delivery, timed well, but straight to the fielder.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score.
Yeah.
They'd look for a couple here.
Keeper's end.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Yep.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for four.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Khan with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep.
Pushed nicely into the covers. Might go all the way.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic. Cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Going with pace now. Sammy with the ball in hand again.
Yeah.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Yeah.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Down the wicket, misses.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Wait. Yep.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Shakil, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Huge edge. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Edged. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
And that's the end of the innings. The calendars have been set a target of 173 runs. This is a really defendable